not flat needles. So this one is kind of like a cypress, but it kind of isn't. And this one doesn't fit real well. For many, many years, forever basically, this was in its own family, the redwood family. And then after the DNA was studied, they discovered it's basically a cypress. So today it's in the cypress family. Okay, so it's closely related to the cypress. It's a redwood tree. Redwoods are unusual. There aren't that many redwoods in the world. There is a type of redwood relative in Taiwan. There's one in China. There's one in Japan. And then there's 2 in California, 1 in Mexico, and 1 in the southeast in Louisiana. And outside of that, there aren't many others. There's just a few. And they tend to be kind of unusual trees. This particular redwood is the coast redwood. The common name is the coast redwood. It's native to California. From about Santa Barbara County north to the Oregon border. Where you really see a lot of them, where we are here, is in Santa Cruz County and also in Muir Woods in Marin County. There are 2 big populations in those areas. But if you go north of Marin County, you'll get big pockets of them. Way up in Humboldt County, there's a Redwood National Park up there. Redwoods only, the coast redwood only lives right against the coastline, where the fog trickles in and covers the trees. It's the fog belt, and they do not occur outside of that area. So they're hugging the coast where it's foggy, just in California. And that's it. They occur nowhere else in the world in nature. Of course, we've taken them and grown them everywhere. But in nature, they're only in that one place. So they're kind of, well, they're not rare, but they're limited in their geographic range. There is another redwood in California. That's the giant sequoia. And we'll be seeing that in a little while. Both redwoods are considered to be our state trees. The California state tree is the redwood, and this is one of our redwoods. Okay, so the genus. Genus is Sequoia. S-E-Q-U-O-I-A. S-E-Q-U-O-I-A. Sequoia. A name you've probably heard many times. The epithet is sempervirens, the same as the Italian cypress, so it means evergreen. Sequoia sempervirens, most perfect. How did it get the name Sequoia? Where did that name come from? It's a commemorative epithet, or a commemorative genus name. It means it's named after a person. The person's name was Sequoia, and he was a Cherokee Indian. He lived in Arkansas in the early 1800s. He was a silver trader. And he noticed that the Europeans that visited his shop had paper and writing. And they could actually read off of the paper. And all of the Native American languages were spoken only. They were not written languages. So the Native Americans were illiterate. They did not have writing. And Sequoia, this man, was so impressed with the writing that he created a written language for the Cherokee language on his own. It took him many years, and basically none of the Cherokee people wanted to use it until he proved to them how useful it was. And there's a long story about that, but basically the Cherokee people finally adopted it and it became their written language. And that's the only time in history where an illiterate people created a written language for themselves. So there was a man in Austria named Endlicher. He was a botanist and a linguist. And Endlicher did similar kind of work to Sequoia. He did the same kind of thing, but for the Chinese language. And he created a Latinized version of the Chinese sounds. And Endlicher was so impressed with Sequoia that he named this species after the genus, and named after the names for what he had done. All right. What else is special about this tree? It's the tallest species in the world. The tallest trees in the world are coast redwoods. And the tallest tree is about 370 feet. And the location is a secret. It's thought to be in Big Basin Redwoods Park in Santa Cruz County. Okay, so it holds the record for the tallest tree in the world. One thing to realize about coast redwoods is they like real mild weather. They can't take super cold weather. The other redwood tree we're going to talk about that we have, it does take cold weather. They're not interchangeable. The wood, these are widely harvested for their lumber. The wood is a very nice color. It's very easy to work with. It's very resistant to weathering and insect attack. So it's used to make outdoor furniture, fencing, decking, and siding for homes. So it's a very popular, it's really the premier outdoor wood product. It lasts for many, many years in the weather. It doesn't need to be finished. And the problem with it is it's extremely expensive. So you guys probably haven't had to build a lot of fences, but someday you may have to do that, and you're going to be absolutely shocked by the price of redwood lumber. Okay.
Did you have to build a fence lately?
Always.